Hey, come here. Get back. Come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You crashed into a bunch of cars.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
Here, take these. Take these from you.
And?
Okay, turn around and put your hands behind your back for the moment until we figure out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
On the 22nd of April 2024, deputies responded to a hit-and-run DUI that illustrates critical Fourth Amendment principles and Miranda protections.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay. And? You're arresting me for what?
Well,
For what?
turn around. Okay, stop. Okay?
For what?
You crashed into a bunch of cars.
I did not.
Okay, we got a bunch of calls on you. Huh?
I did not. You're not.
They
No.
got
We gotta call my attorney.
I don't care about your attorney right now, okay?
Okay, so what do I do?
Stop.
No,
Okay,
you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop.
Man, don't make me do this bull. Okay?
Listen, we're not doing this bull.
I know.
I
Stop.
don't know.
Okay, I don't care what we're doing. Okay? Now I'm gonna put you in the car.
No, you're not. I have a right to call my... No, I have a right to call my attorney. I have a right to call my attorney. I'm not.
Put your feet in, or I'm gonna force you to put your feet in.
You call my attorney.
I'll call your attorney when you put your feet in.
I absolutely.
Put your feet in.
I did not do anything right.
Okay. Then chill out and we'll figure it out in a minute.
Okay,
Put your feet in.
Thank you. That's really tight.
Well, because you kept trying to snatch away from me.
I did not. My handcuffs are really tight. They're bleeding.
We're not bleeding.
They're hurting me really bad.
We're not comfortable.
They're really bad.
Well, you shouldn't have tried to snatch away from me.
I did not try to snatch away from you.
Well, I mean...
Please loosen them up.
Okay, I will shortly, okay? Or we'll figure it out. But if you're going to keep being uncooperative with me, I'm not going to do it.
Loosen them up.
I will if you stop being uncooperative with me shortly.
I'm not being uncooperative with you.
Ma'am, you're on body cam video, okay?
Absolutely, that's fine.
4659 St. John, 1012 434.
Loosen my...
20
How's that?
All right, turn that way. You're not getting out. Turn that way. Put your foot back in.
Can you pull...
I'm looking. I'm trying to see how tight they are.
They're really tight.
Okay, turn that way. Straighten your arms for me.
I am straightening my arms.
Don't do that. Bring your arms back.
I am.
Bring your arms back.
Are tight. Okay.
All right, they're not too tight. I haven't had a chance to look at her car. But if she's hammered, I saw her driving. So.
Yeah, we've got some fresh damage right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fantastic.
What did I do wrong?
I told you hit a bunch of cars in the Durban Pavilion parking lot. You got damage all over your car. We got a
damage in my car for previous accident.
Yeah, we got a bunch of witnesses, okay?
Who's the accident?
A bunch.
Witnesses?
A bunch. So we're gonna deal with it shortly.
That's fine. That's fine. I didn't hit a single car.
Well, a bunch of people said you did.
I did.
And we got it on video.
Where? Show me the video.
4659
you'll see it.
Show me the video.
You'll see it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Please loosen these earbuds. They're super tight.
I tried, but you weren't cooperating with me, okay?
They're hurting me.
I was trying, but you weren't cooperating.
Well, my name is Deputy Evans with the Sheriff's Office, and I smell a strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath. You've been drinking? Well, since you hit a car, you're involved in a hit and run. Okay,
I never hit a car. They never pulled over. No one did anything. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, they saw you.
Okay, if they would have pulled me over, I would have said something the whole time.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to conduct a criminal investigation for DUI. Okay? And since you were seen driving a vehicle, I want to make sure that you're okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what we're going to do? So what we're going to do? Yeah. So what we're going to do? We're going to take them off, and then we're going to do some what's called field sobriety test. There's a nice white line over there.
That works.
Come on out, young lady.
I can't.
What's your first name?
You can step out.
Anastasia.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and step out. I'll take them off.
So bad.
I'll take them off for you. Okay.
No. Hold on.
You okay?
No. I'm naked.
Okay. Well, I don't need to. Well, how about we pull this up for you? We don't want you to be naked. Okay? Go ahead and turn around. We'll take them off for you.
Thank you.
All right, when I tell you to do so, what I want you to do is put your right hand on top of your head until I tell you to take it down, all right? All right. All right. I appreciate your cooperation.
Thank you, babes.
Babes? I haven't been called that in many years.
Because I'm
Babes.
a dancer. I'm a dancer.
You're a what?
Dancer.
A dancer? What kind of dance?
Adult.
Huh? Adult dancer. Okay. Not wrong with that.
I got him.
We all have to make a living, right?
I sure do.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So what I need for you to do is I need for you to come over here with me, and we're going to make sure that you're okay. Do me a favor. See this line right here? What I need for you to do is put your hands together. Tell him I'm sensitive.
Who there? Somebody calling you?
Brent.
I got it.
So you don't want to do the
What?
question I've asked you? Okay. At that point, you are going to be placed under arrest.
All right,
Yes,
man.
ma'am. I will be gentle. I'm always
Hey,
gentle.
stop. You're being
I'm always gentle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Thank you.
I'm always,
Okay,
always
sounds good.
gentle. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'll put these nice and
Yeah.
loose on you so they
Thank
won't
you.
hurt your wrist. Okay?
Thank you. You're
All right.
amazing. Thank you.
We're here to help you.
I know you are. You're being nice. He was not being nice. You're being nice.
Who wasn't being nice? My boss? My boss is a super, super nice guy.
You're super nice. You're being super nice. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Stop. My shoe is flying up.
I don't need to know anything about your
Can someone like...
stuff.
We're working on it.
No. Can you like...
You're good now.
We moved you so the wind doesn't blow where things can be shown.
Thank you.
All right. At this time, you are being placed under arrest for DUI, okay?
Okay.
And I have to read a few things for you, but we can do that in the car.
Okay.
All right? Come on over here.
Whoa,
You
easy.
okay?
No, you tripped me. What the
Come on, you can't walk very well. That's the
No,
problem.
he tripped me.
He
What
didn't
the
trip
fuck?
you. Relax.
How many?
You were being so nice to me, and now you're yelling at me.
I am.
I don't need your stuff to be hanging out. I'll fix your tie, okay? There you go. All right. Go ahead and have a seat. I gotta read you a few things, okay? I want you to pay attention, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. Do you understand each of these rights that I have explained to you?
Yes, I do.
Now, with these rights in mind, you want to talk to me about what's going on today?
In Brinegar versus United States, 1949, the Supreme Court defined probable cause as facts sufficient to warrant a reasonable belief that a crime is being committed. Here, deputies had substantial probable cause, multiple witness calls, fresh vehicle damage, strong alcohol odor, bloodshot eyes, and the subject's own admission of drinking. Probable cause doesn't require certainty, only reasonable belief based on the totality of circumstances. The subject repeatedly demanded her attorney during initial detention. However, Miranda versus Arizona, 1966, only applies to custodial interrogation. Officers can conduct field investigations, including sobriety tests, before arrest without Miranda warnings. This is constitutional. Deputy Evans properly read Miranda at 7:46 after arrest, before interrogation. This timing fully complies with Fifth Amendment requirements. Hit-and-run statutes require drivers to stop and exchange information. The subject's claim that no one stopped her is legally irrelevant. The obligation rests with the driver who caused damage, regardless of whether others pursued. When the subject resisted, Graham versus Connor, 1989, governs use of force. Force must be objectively reasonable from an officer's perspective. Deputies used minimal control holds no strikes or pain compliance. This was proportional to passive resistance encountered. Resisting arrest, even non-violently, constitutes a separate crime. The proper remedy is compliance, then legal challenge in court. The subject's resistance added a third charge and justified increased physical control by officers. The vehicle search was lawful as search incident to arrest. documenting fresh damage that corroborated witness statements.
I wonder why you calling the site.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the hit and run. Okay. Over in the Petco parking lot, you hit a car. Okay. So you were seen by a person hitting their car. Okay. Okay. You have damage consistent with the damage.
Actually, I have damage from my previous accident 2 months ago that I didn't fix. From Mercedes. I can testify to the Mercedes-Benz accident because I was hit 2 months ago. That is not true. You can testify and I can show you the records.
Okay.
I can show you. Let me put my phone.
I'm not doing the crash investigation. Deputy Clausen is doing the crash investigation. And what'll happen is you'll get the paperwork for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm doing the criminal investigation, and that's for DUI. Okay. You were seen driving a motor vehicle. Okay. I smell a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage.
Alcohol.
Emitting from your breath. Okay.
And that's what you assume.
No, I can smell it.
You can smell it. So your smell
you
is
told me,
for alcohol. I did not tell you.
You told me that you had some drinks at the time.
No, that's not what I told you.
Go ahead and slide your feet that way.
Okay. So, what?
Slide your feet that way.
I said we can't take it.
Yes.
Okay.
Slide your feet that way.
Okay.
All right, bingo.
I don't want you to open the door. I want you to slide.
Close the door. We'll talk about it.
No. Because if you
Put your feet in.
Put your feet in. You are going to jail. You're under arrest.
I'm not.
Okay. Put your feet in. If you resist, you're going to catch another charge. So I'm going to give you one more opportunity.
Sir, you
one
said,
more. Put your feet in the car.
What you said was, if I am...
Sit up. Stop being ridiculous. Stop. Okay? Relax. I'm going to sit you back up and we're going to shut the door. Okay? Relax.
Yeah, just sit up, please.
Fine, thank you. We're going to have to...
Can you pull her over, Josh?
We can put her in.
All right, I'm going to shut this door, and then we're going to have to kick her feet up. Good night.
I'm not resisting.
He's all right.
What are you talking about? What are you...
And we're going to have to pull her out and tarp her, it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not resisting. What are you talking about?
What's up, bud? Good. Hey, I want to give you a couple updates on your mom. Okay, we've got her. She's going to be going to jail tonight.
Why?
Okay, she hit a bunch of cars in the parking lot, and she's real drunk. So, yeah. Is there anybody else that can come hang out with you, or are you good by yourself?
I'm good by myself.
Okay. Sorry to give you this news, man, but it just kind of is what it is.
Deputy Evans receives a B+. Strong probable cause, proper Miranda timing, minimal force usage, and professional demeanor despite provocation. Deputy Clausen receives a B+. Effective tactical support, lawful evidence collection, and appropriate balance of firmness with compassion. The subject receives a D. She drove intoxicated, fled accident scenes, resisted lawful arrest, and demonstrated fundamental misunderstanding of her legal rights. Her choices transformed a single DUI into 3 charges: DUI, hit and run, and resisting arrest. Key lessons. Miranda applies to custodial interrogation, not investigative detention. Physical resistance adds charges and justifies force. Challenge arrests in court, not on the street. Drivers must stop at accident scenes. Leaving constitutes a separate crime regardless of fault. For officers, document probable cause thoroughly, time Miranda correctly, and articulate legal authority clearly. This case shows how Fourth Amendment probable cause and Fifth Amendment Miranda rights operate in DUI enforcement. The deputies acted within constitutional bounds. The subject's resistance compounded her legal jeopardy significantly. Let us know what legal topic you'd like discussed in the comments. Thanks for watching, and check out Audit the Court for more content.